What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the 2024 World Series. Boston Red Sox, Atlanta Braves. We're here a year earlier than I expected. I was coming into this franchise kind of thinking maybe year 3 we would challenge for the World Series. But you know what? We got hot. We haven't lost a game in the playoffs. We got Garrett Whitlock against Spencer Strider here. A similar postseasons for both teams, but our pitching staff has been on fuego, including a no-hitter by Whitlock. So let's hop into it. Starting in the 3rd inning, we got Trevor Story up against Spencer Strider. He's going to be late on this swing, but he sends it inside out, and it just squeaks inside the line for a leadoff single. And now we've got Marcelo Meyer at the plate. The rookie has been struggling a little bit since being called up, but very good in the field, and a clutch hit here. Trevor Story running the bases, going to try and take 3, and he's in there safely. Runners on first and second now for Alex Verdugo, the leadoff hitter for the Red Sox. Has not been as prolific in the postseason as he was in the regular season. This time he's just going to send this one out to left field. That's going to be enough to get the runner home. It's 1-0 Boston. Up next, Masataka Yoshida. He's going to ground the ball to the right side here. Double play, but Yoshida beats it out. What a great hustle play by Yoshida. And the Red Sox are still in this one, trying to get some more runs on the board. But Hunter Renfroe pops this one up to the infield. Strider able to get out of the first and third no-out situation, only giving up 1 run. Bottom 3 now. Whitlock has 2 outs on the Braves, so he's looking to get out of this one quickly. But Vaughn Grissom is not about it. He's going to hit this one to shallow left field. It drops just in front of Yoshida. And then Acuña Jr. is going to take this one to right field. Hunter Renfroe doesn't really have a chance to get there. It's just over his head. That's going to be a triple for Ronald Acuña. And now the Braves are working. A double for Acuña. But a strikeout there on Matt Olson for Garrett Whitlock, and it's a tie ball game after 3. Top 4 now. Strider going to find himself in trouble again. Devers going to get the party started. He turns on a high fastball, gets it into right field for a leadoff single. Next up, you've got Tyler O'Neill. He's going to take this one inside out. This goes to just about the same spot that Acuña hit went earlier. O'Neill is chugging. He's going to stop at second. We've got runners on second and third. The Red Sox are fired up here. Casas now at the plate, draws a walk off of the full count, and Strider is in trouble here. Bases loaded, no outs. He's got an 0-2 count on the catcher, Reese McGuire here. McGuire is able to drive this fastball to shallow center field. Michael Harris makes a play on it. It's close at the plate, but Devers will score to give Boston a 2-1 lead. Bringing up next, Trevor Story. He's had a great postseason. This time, he gets a little under this one. It's going to be another sacrifice fly for the Red Sox. This time a little deeper, not a close play. The Red Sox are going to go up 3-1 here, bringing up Marcelo Meyer, and he's just going to ground out here to the right side. Spencer Strider able to get out of this jam with minimal damage. 5th inning now. Atlanta trying to get something back on the board here. Get those runs back. Michael Harris going to hit a dribbler through the left side. Another 2-out rally. The Braves are looking to do it. Vaughn Grissom comes back up. There's a stolen base by Michael Harris. Very close, but Harris is in there. And that leaves an RBI opportunity for Grissom. Grissom going to drive this one to the right side. It's going to find grass easy. That'll drive Michael Harris home. And that's going to be the end of the day for Garrett Whitlock. The Red Sox are going to bring in Joe Jimenez, only his 2nd postseason appearance. He comes in against Ronald Acuña Jr., and he gets the job done. The Red Sox are out of this one with a 3-2 lead. Top 6 now for Boston, trying to get some runs back, extend that lead, and that'll happen here on the 5th pitch of the inning. Rafael Devers sends this one to the deepest part of Truist Park outfield. Number 6 on the postseason for Rafael Devers, and that will be the end of the day for Spencer Strider. Dylan Lee, the lefty, comes in. The very first batter he faces is Tyler O'Neill, and he's going to send it deep. That's back-to-back for the Red Sox. The Red Sox take a 5-2 lead, no outs in the 6th. Number 1 on the postseason for Tyler O'Neill. Jorge Alfaro in now. He's the pinch hitter, the catcher that hits against lefties for the Red Sox, and this is why he drives it to right field off of the wall. He's got a triple, and now the Red Sox aggressive base running is gonna start to mess with them. Alfaro on third, Trevor Story at the plate. Story been great lately for the Red Sox, looking to get some runs, and he's going to dribble this one to the left side of the field, and when the third baseman Riley bobbles it, Alfaro tries to go home, and he is out by a mile. Story's on first with 2 outs now. Adalberto Mondesi in to hit against the lefties, in for Marcelo Meyer at shortstop. He hits it to right field for a single, and now Verdugo's going to get a single, and Trevor Story is going to try and score from second, but what a throw by Acuña. It's not even close. So we'll jump ahead to the 8th inning here, and believe me when I say that Boston is going to regret those missed opportunities. 1 out. Matt Olson is going to send this one to left field for a single. Here comes Austin Riley. He drives this one to right center field, a very popular spot. This time Renfroe almost gets there, but it just squeaks past his glove. They are running here for Atlanta. Runners on second and third. An intentional walk for Jared Kelenic. Now the bases are loaded for Marcell Ozuna, and Alex Reyes is going to come into the game for Boston. A big moment here for Reyes, and with a 3-1 count here, he tries to paint the inside corner with a fastball. Ozuna with a great eye, and they walk in the run. It's 5-3 Boston. But they're not quite done yet. Here comes Sean Murphy against Alex Reyes. Reyes going to try and find the outside here, and there's a strikeout. So now 2 outs. Ozzie Albies at the plate, and this ball is going to catch Albies on the foot. He hits the batter. It gets another run home. Steven Okert in for Reyes now against Michael Harris to try and get out of this jam. 5-4 Boston, and Harris strikes out to end the 8th inning and end the threat. Boston now in the 9th inning, able to get one of those runs back. Trevor Story continues his hot streak. He's going to drive this one over the left field wall, and now it is Kenley Jansen time. He comes in the bottom of the 9th to try and close this one out. His last appearance against Tampa Bay was a close one. Let's see how he does here. Vaughn Grissom, strike 3 swinging. That'll bring up Ronald Acuña Jr., and Acuña gets a little caught up, little choked up there, but he's going to just bloop it to right field. Not exactly what he wanted, and it's misplayed by Hunter Renfroe. What would have been a single turns into a triple, and now the Braves are cooking. Matt Olson to the right side. This one squeaks through. It's a 1-run game again. Here comes Austin Riley. He swings and misses. Kenley Jansen now with a chance to close it out against Jared Kelenic. A cutter to the outside. This one rolled over. It goes to the right field. Now Marcell Ozuna, another big opportunity, and he strikes out swinging. The Red Sox take a 1-0 lead in a great game. This should be a great World Series. Alright, y'all, here we go. Game 2. We've got a 1-0 lead against the 100-win Atlanta Braves. Should be a good one here. We got Max Fried against Eduardo Rodriguez, the number 2 against the number 2. Rodriguez finds himself in some trouble early on, though, here in the first inning. Michael Harris goes inside out with the bloop to left field. Yoshida stumbles over himself, making the play. That's a double for Harris to lead it off. A pass ball now from Eduardo Rodriguez gives Harris third base for free. Now Grissom is going to hook this one to third base. Devers makes a great diving stop, but the throw is not there. Harris is going to score. Grissom is saved at first. The Braves are cooking now. Ronald Acuña Jr. swinging a miss. They're going to try and take second. That's a great throw by Jorge Alfaro. They'll get the out there, which is a shame for Atlanta because Acuña takes the next pitch into left field. Runner on first with 1 out. Now Matt Olson goes inside out on a hit and run. Acuña from first, gonna try and get all the way home, but Yoshida, what a throw from left field. He's gonna get Acuña at home, bailing out Rodriguez there. And now Austin Riley at the dish. Rodriguez gets him out, and the Red Sox are out of the jam. Bottom 2 now, Rodriguez going to find himself in a little bit of trouble again. Ozzie Albies with the leadoff single just finds the open grass in the outfield there. That'll bring up Sean Murphy. They're going to go for the hit and run again. It does pay off a little bit this time as the runner is safe at second. They will get the out at first. Runner on second now, 1 out. Jared Kelenic going to hit this one opposite field, but Yoshida is right there for the second out. And now Orlando Arcia gets tied up a little bit. Trevor Story is there, and Rodriguez and the Red Sox are out of it. Bottom 3 now, Rodriguez hoping to have an inning without incident, but this Braves offense is relentless. Diving stop there by Trevor Story, but the play is not there. Acuña is already at first, and Matt Olson now gonna take this changeup inside out, gets past Yoshida, who takes a bad angle at the ball, and Acuña will score from first this time. That makes it 2-0 Atlanta here in the third. Next up, Austin Riley, and Rodriguez gets some help. A bad call there by the umpire, but the Red Sox are out of it. Top 4 now, Boston looking to get things going, down 2-0. Hunter Renfroe going to get things going with a base hit to the left side of the field. Riley not able to field it. That'll bring up Rafael Devers, and Devers way behind on this fastball, but somehow it just finds the gap in the outfield. Hey, you take what you can get when you're down 2-0 in a World Series game. Am I right, Rafi? That'll bring up the next batter, Tyler O'Neill, and he's going to get beamed right in the badunkadunk, and he's going to take first base. That's loaded bases, no outs, full count. Masataka Yoshida at the plate, the most consistent hitter for the Red Sox, and he's going to take this curveball. He's a little early on it, but it squeaks down the right field line. This is going to score 2 runs, and the Red Sox have tied the game, but they are not done yet. Runners on second and third, no outs. Tristan Casas, he's going to take a fastball that's a little bit low, but he gets good wood on it, drives it right up the middle, and 2 runs will score, and now Boston leads 4-2. No outs still. Jorge Alfaro, he's going to fly out to center field. Max Fried starting to limit the bleeding a little bit. Here comes Marcelo Meyer, and a little bit of deja vu for Fried as Meyer gets choked up, and he finds grass in left field. He's going to shrug that one off just like Rafi did earlier this inning. Now Trevor Story up. He drives this one to left field, but it's not going to be enough to advance the runners. So now 2 outs, and Alex Verdugo at the plate turns on a fastball, but he rolls over it, fielded by Albies, and the Braves are out of this one, but the damage is done. 5th inning now, the Atlanta offense is relentless. Michael Harris gonna get this one just inside the foul line with 1 out. He's in there with a double, but Eduardo Rodriguez's defense has his back. Diving stop by Marcelo Meyer, the scoop by Casas. Meyer's fired up, but they do have a runner on third for Ronald Acuña. The pitch by Rodriguez. This one goes to shallow right field, and an amazing catch by Hunter Renfroe saves a run for the Braves. It's 4-2 after 5. Jumping ahead now to the 9th inning, who else but Kenley Jansen on to close it out for Boston. He's shown some cracks lately, and they start to really crack through this game. Austin Riley gonna lead it off with a double to left field. The Braves are cooking here. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies in a 1-1 count. He is gonna take an outside fastball and pull it all the way over the right field fence. This game is tied. Jansen gets the rest of the outs, but the damage is done. Now, in the 10th inning, extras. Tyler O'Neill going to lead us off with a single for the Red Sox. That brings up Masataka Yoshida. He's going to swing at the first pitch and hit it right to Ozzie Albies. Double play there, ending the threat. And then Tristan Casas swings and a miss on a high fastball, and we're still tied heading into the bottom of the 10th. Nothing doing for Atlanta in the bottom of the 10th. Top 11 now. Matt Moore on to pitch for Atlanta. Reese McGuire pulls this one to the right side. Ozzie Albies makes the stop, but the throw is not in time. Great hustle by McGuire there. And now Marcelo Meyer with a stone cold ball 4 take. They'll bring David Hamilton on to pinch run for Meyer here. And that brings up Trevor Story. Another full count and another stone cold take from the Red Sox. Bases loaded now, no outs. Alex Verdugo going to send this one to right field. The play is close at the plate, but Reese McGuire will score, and the Red Sox take a 5-4 lead. Runners on first and third. A.J. Minter on now. He's going to be pitching to Hunter Renfroe, and a controversial decision here as Trevor Story gets thrown out trying to steal second. Swing and a miss from Hunter Renfroe, and now it's 5-4 heading into the bottom of the 11th. Ozzie Albies now at the plate batting against Alex Reyes. Albies had a home run, a double, and a single in the first 9 innings, and now he's going to hit this one off of the center field wall. It is a World Series cycle for Ozzie Albies, but even more importantly, he is ready to tie this ball game, sitting at third with no outs. Hector Neris comes on. He gets the ground ball. Trevor Story goes home, but the throw not in time. This is a tie ball game. Now Jared Kelenic going to drive this ball to left field for the Braves, and that's a ground rule double. Now all of a sudden, runners on second and third. A strikeout for Hector Neris on Braden Shoemake. They will intentionally walk Michael Harris here, loading the bases for Vaughn Grissom. And Grissom takes this one over the shortstop. It lands in the grass. What a win for the Braves. They come back in extra innings and take this one 6-5. The World Series is tied 1-1, headed back to Boston. All right, we are back with Game 3 of the World Series. Tied 1-1. We got Kyle Wright going up against Tanner Houck today after a huge heartbreaking loss in extra innings last game. Let's pick up in the second inning here. Kyle Wright going to find himself in a little bit of trouble with 1 out. He walks Tyler O'Neill, and then he does get Tristan Casas to pop up to get him to 2 outs, and then Reese McGuire going to take this slurve. It's going to go inside out here and find some grass. Runners on first and second here with 2 outs. That'll bring up Trevor Story, and Kyle Wright gets him with a disgusting slurve, and he is out of this one. Picking up now, bottom of the third, Ozzie Albies, who hit for the cycle in the last game, in Game 2 of the World Series, hits himself another triple here to get things going with 2 outs. Michael Harris up next. He's going to find the gap here. Ozzie Albies scores, but Boston able to get out of this one on the back of a strong play by Trevor Story. It's 1-0 Atlanta. Bottom 3 now, Boston looking to get something working. Masataka Yoshida able to take a sinker straight back up the middle here. He's got something working. Then after a Verdugo fly out, Hunter Renfroe able to pop this one up into the gap in right field. Runners on first and third now. Rafael Devers looking to make an impact back in his friendly confines of Fenway Park, and he does it in spades. Sends it over the right field fence. The 7th of the postseason for Devers, and Boston is up 3-1. Bottom 4 now. Wright going to find himself in a little bit of trouble again. Reese McGuire here going to drill this one off of the monster. That's going to be an easy double for Reese McGuire. And Trevor Story going to come up now, and he's looking to help out. He's going to send it to the right side. A great play by Ozzie Albies. Fields it and throws it to first, but that will move the runner over to third. Big moment for Marcelo Meyer here. Unfortunately, just not able to get it done, and Kyle Wright is out of it with no damage done. Fireworks not done yet in this one. Bottom 5 here. We got some power hitters in this series. Hunter Renfroe going to send this to the deepest part of the park. It just bounces in the center there. That's going to make it 4-1 Boston, but the Braves are not done yet. Matt Olson at the plate in the 6th inning against Carl Edwards. This is just a line, frozen rope over the right field fence. That's going to make it 4-2, but it's still the 6th inning, and Austin Riley wants to get in on the action. He sends this one to the other side of the field over the monster. That's going to end the day for Carl Edwards. Tyler Alexander comes in, gets him out of the inning. 4-3 Boston after 6. Jumping ahead now, same score, 9th inning. Kenley Jansen is on after that tough performance in last game, and it's going to start off tough again. Austin Riley, he's going to hit it to left field for the single, but next batter, Marcelo Zuna, little 5-4-3 action from Devers to Story to Casas, and then Sean Murphy strikes out swinging. The Red Sox win this game 4-3, taking a 2-1 lead back in the World Series. A great game for the Sox. You love to see Kenley Jansen bounce back, and we're headed to Game 4 with a lead. Game 4 now of the World Series in Boston, Fenway Park. Mike Soroka against Brayan Bello. Bello back from the pec injury that he suffered in the ALCS. This one should be a great one. It's going to actually end up being a huge pitching duel between Bello and Soroka. So we're going to go ahead and hop in the 6th inning. Only 6 hits combined between the two teams at this point. Masataka Yoshida makes really good contact with a sinker down and away. He's able to hit this one into left center field. It gets all the way to the monster. Good hustle out there, and Yoshida gets on with a double. Here comes Rafael Devers. See you later. This is going to be Devers' 3rd home run of the series, 5th home run of the postseason. That's going to end the day for Mike Soroka. Will Smith comes in and gets the rest of the outs. Boston takes a 2-0 lead into the 7th. Top 7 now for Atlanta. Bello's finally starting to look fatigued a little bit. Matt Olson going to drive this one opposite field off of the monster. But look at this throw by Yoshida. Not even close. Olson is out at second, squandering a huge opportunity for the Braves here, but they're not done yet. Austin Riley gonna hit this one inside out. It's gonna find grass in right field right near the warning track. Renfroe able to get it in and hold him to a double. And then look at this play by Rafael Devers. Snatches the line drive, doubles him up at second. Boston out of this one unscathed. Bottom 8 now, 2 outs. Boston not content with a 2-run lead. Hunter Renfroe, he's going to will this one just inside the foul pole. It's going to bounce off, and Renfroe scores. It's going to be 3-0 Boston, and the Braves have a 3-run deficit to overcome in the 9th. 9th inning now, and you guessed it, Kenley Jansen on to close this one out for Boston. He's going up against the 3-4-5 hitters for Atlanta. Ronald Acuña Jr. gets set down first on a swinging strike, and then first pitch to Matt Olson. He hooks a cutter to the right side. It bounces to Casas for the easy out. Austin Riley now drills this one to left field. This one is carrying, but Yoshida is there to grab it. Boston picks up the win, a huge win, 3-1. They lead the series now, and they are 1 win away from being World Series champions. Alright, y'all, here we go. Game 5 and the potential final game of the World Series. The Red Sox coming in with a 3-1 lead. They're playing in Fenway. Martin Perez against Huascar Ynoa. Battle of the number 5 starters in a really big game. We're going to pick up the action here in the 3rd inning where it gets kicked off. Michael Harris the second. He's going to pull this one over the right field fence. The Braves strike first, and they are up 1-0 early. 4th inning now for Boston, and the Atlanta defense about to do some heavy lifting. Hunter Renfroe up the middle, dive stop by Ozzie Albies, but no throw is made. Now Alex Verdugo, a great play by Vaughn Grissom. He went to second to cover the hit and run, and then dove back to his normal position to make the stop. Only 1 out on the play, but a great job there by Grissom. Now Tyler O'Neill up, and he's going to hit this one up the middle, and Vaughn Grissom dives and stops this one too, and that's going to hold the runners at 1st and 3rd. And now one more batter. Reese McGuire makes solid contact to the outside, but Adam Duvall is there to make the catch, and the Braves are out of this one unscathed. 6th inning though, Boston is looking for revenge, and Masataka Yoshida gonna get them started. He crushes a low slider, and that goes off of the light pole on the monster. Tie ball game at 1, but it's gonna be a long inning for Atlanta. Now Alex Verdugo is able to get a single to right field after a walk to Rafael Devers. Runners on 1st and 2nd for Tyler O'Neill, and he pops this one up, visibly frustrated here. But 2 outs now, runners on 1st and 2nd. Boston still working. Reese McGuire, after getting robbed of a base hit earlier in the game, drives this one to center field. But Michael Harris able to hold Devers on 3rd. Bases loaded. Atlanta goes to the bullpen. Too little, too late. Tristan Casas here makes contact with a high pitch and sends it to left center field. Goes all the way to the monster. He's in with good hustle to second base. Runners on second and third now. It's 3-1 Boston after 6. 8th inning now, same score, and Boston smells blood. Hunter Renfroe gonna send this one to right field. He's on, getting a rally started. No outs, runner on first. That'll bring up Alex Verdugo. Verdugo drives this one into left field. It just bounces in front of the left fielder Duvall. That's a single. Runners on first and second now with no outs. Tyler O'Neill up at the plate. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Great job by Margevicius there. But then he's going to hang one to Jorge Alfaro in to hit lefties specifically. And he drills this one off the monster. It's a double, and that'll score 2 runs. Boston takes a 4-1 lead, but they're not quite done yet. Tristan Casas comes up next, and he does it again. This time not a base hit, but it's deep enough to score the run. Alfaro moves to third. 5-1 Boston. Now, Trevor Story at the plate. He's going to hook this one into left field, and it's 6-1 Boston. The Red Sox cannot be contained. Marcelo Meyer now with an infield single. Great effort by Ozzie Albies, not able to make the throw. And finally, Dylan Lee is able to get Yoshida to ground out to Ozzie Albies, but a lot of ground to make up for the Braves here in the 9th. 9th inning now, not a save situation, but who else do you turn to but Kenley Jansen? Had a bit of a rocky last few appearances, but he is classic as the day is long. First pitch to Matt Olson, ground out to Rafael Devers, 2 outs away, but a little bit of drama here as Austin Riley is able to take this one inside out to right field, a little bloop, and he's going to get aggressive with the base running and run all the way to second. It's a close play, but he is in there with a 1-out double, bringing up Ozzie Albies. Ozzie hits it to Marcelo Meyer. Easy play for the rookie shortstop, and now the Red Sox are 1 out away. Fans in Boston can taste it. Sean Murphy here is going to take this cutter right up the middle, fielded by Kenley Jansen. He gets it to Casas at first base, and the Boston Red Sox are 2024 World Series champions. What a series, what a season for the Red Sox. Man, what a journey it's been. We made some key pickups, but we kept the core of our dynasty intact. I really appreciate y'all tuning in to this World Series winning franchise series. Honestly, I expected it to go 3 seasons, but we won it in 2. We get a look here of all the players celebrating. We made a couple huge pickups. Tyler O'Neill was huge for us. Hunter Renfroe was huge for us. But at the end of the day, the MVP for our 10th World Series championship is Rafael Devers. Who else? Devers with home run after home run. You see us raising the trophy. What a series. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We will be back soon with a new franchise series. Trust. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you soon.